Over the past few years, Canadian forward Connor Bedard has been one of the most talked about players in the game of hockey. And after scoring a ridiculous 134 goals in 134 games over the past 3 seasons with the Regina Pats of the WHL, there's a reason why most people think he's the best prospect the game has seen since Connor McDavid. The Chicago Blackhawks were fortunate enough to select the young man first overall in the 2023 entry draft, and all eyes will be on this sniper this season to see if his game can translate to the NHL level in the way that McDavid's did, as well as guys like Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, and even Austin Matthews in their rookie seasons. On every stage this year, Bedard was able to show the hockey world why he's different from the rest of the prospects in his draft class, and even many of the prospects we've seen over the past few entry drafts. I really do believe he has all the tools to excel at the highest level, and he will certainly get every opportunity in the Chicago Blackhawks rebuilding lineup to showcase his skills and be the number one guy even as a rookie. I think the Hawks have done a good job this offseason bringing in a few NHL veterans who can help Bedard adjust to the NHL level. The big one being former 2010 first overall pick Taylor Hall, who's a speedy, skilled winger, and more importantly a guy who knows what it's like dealing with the pressures of being a first overall pick. Corey Perry and Nick Foligno are 2 other guys who will be great veterans for Bedard to learn from, and also are guys who will be leaders in the locker room. Although most of the Hawks' top prospects besides Bedard are defensemen, one guy who has been excellent in his first 2 pro seasons is 2020 first round pick, the 21-year-old Lukas Reichel. Reichel is a really skilled forward who has tallied nearly a point per game in each of his first 2 seasons with the Rockford Ice Hogs in the American League. And in his 23 games with Chicago, he had an impressive 7 goals and 15 points last year. I expect we could eventually see a top line with Hall, Bedard, and Reichel at some point this season. Connor Bedard's performance in the rookie game versus St. Louis has added even more fuel to the hype train heading into his rookie season, and for good reason. All 3 of his goals were absolute snipes and showcased exactly what he does best and what he did all throughout junior hockey last season. It was just a prospects game, however, so we'll have to wait and see what he can do once the regular season rolls around. But there's no reason for me to believe that he won't be doing things like this all season long at the NHL level, and I can't wait to see. So, what can we expect in terms of production from Connor Bedard in his rookie season? Well, let's first look at how some of the other top prospects fared over the past decade or so in their first NHL seasons. Since the 2005-06 season, only 2 rookies in the NHL have scored at least 40 goals in their first season. Alex Ovechkin scored 52 during the 2005-06 season with the Washington Capitals, and Austin Matthews scored 40 in the 2016-17 season for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 2 guys that nearly hit the mark include Sidney Crosby, who had 39 also in the 2005-06 season with Ovi, and Patrick Laine scored 36 goals in just 73 games during the 2016-17 season with Winnipeg. With NHL scoring rising over the past few years, and Bedard having the weapon of a shot that he does, I think should he stay healthy, he's going to score 42 goals this season and have one of the best rookie seasons we've seen in a while. He's going to get every opportunity in the Chicago lineup and could score 20 goals on the power play alone. He's got a few other guys now that have the skill to play with him and set him up, and I think he's going to have a killer year with the Blackhawks. My final prediction for Connor Bedard points-wise for his rookie season is 42 goals and 41 assists for 83 points. This is a fantastic class of rookies for the upcoming season, with guys like Adam Fantilli, Logan Cooley, even Luke Hughes and Devin Levi. So Bedard will have some competition for the Calder, but it's going to be a ton of fun. Let me know your predictions for how you think Bedard will do in his first NHL season, and if you're as excited as me for opening night, when Bedard will hopefully face off against his childhood hero, Sidney Crosby. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one.